Okay, hey everybody, this is Grace, and I am, whoa, why does my car not want to move? I sat out here and made a video, and now I'm going to make another one before I go home, but I'm hoping that when I get home, Adam is awake, and he and I can go to a grocery store, a smaller one, and, I can see how it goes for me as far as walking around. I went into the hospital last week, the ER, or chain of events, and I have congestive heart failure. Although something actually does say chronic heart failure. Okie dokie, but it's congestive heart failure. And that has apparently changed quite a bit on how they treat it. Seriously, because I remember my dad had it and he was hospitalized. Me, they just did the Lasix thing and then sent me home. I was so much more relieved. I could actually walk without almost passing out with heavy breathing and all. There's a lot of people walking, but I want Adam to go with me, so I go to the grocery store and test it out. I need to get some stuff anyway. But, he can go with me. And, okay, y'all go ahead. You gotta go 60 down this road, right? I don't know why you're following me over to the side. Makes absolutely no sense. Anyway. Okay, but I hope that he's awake. Adam is not one who likes to go and do things. He really doesn't. He will find every... he and I met and married over 40 years ago, and so I know him really well. And he's just not one, I'm the total opposite. He's just not one to say, okay, well, let's go. It's like, he's got it on. Like it's such a burden. Yeah. It's not a burden just to get up and go to the grocery store. Really. When he's not doing, he's got a very sedentary lifestyle. It's not healthy. He's older than I. I'm 61. And that's just not healthy. But I'm hoping that he'll go. And so, like I said, I need somebody with me, him with me, to see. If something happens, there he is. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. But anyway, and I left from the hospital. And I was by myself. He and his brother were gone. His brother had basically said had flown in, and he wanted a vacation. He came in, they're going to go see all their Texas relatives and family members, and they did that. And the next day, after they left, I wound up in the ER with congestive heart failure. And, since then, it's just been a few days now. I really don't know what I can do and I can do. Tomorrow, I have physical therapy for something else. I'd already been in physical therapy before. And she was the one that recognized that, just that. And I had been suspecting it April, May will be 2 years. Couldn't get it diagnosed. Seriously. Yeah, but this one went to that ER and he said, I know exactly what this is. Man, I'm like losing my voice constantly. But anyway, back to Adam. I'm hoping, he'll say, okay, because I need a few things, like I said, at the store, but I really want to test it. Like tomorrow, I have to go to that physical therapy. And if it's going to be like it was the last time, why? I'm going to go to physical therapy and have, go through all that when she really can't do anything. I mean, when I went the last time, just to walk into there, and, say like this, to where that sign is. I don't know if you see it the same as I, because I'm zoomed in a little bit, but that street sign, maybe that far. And I was totally out of breath. Totally. Not totally, but, breathing heavy because, the shortness of breath and all that. And This is my second video, and I think I feel like I'm repeating myself on all this, and I am, because I've said it so many times in so many videos. But anyway, let's just see if this happens. Okay, so now it's later on in the day. It's 7:26, and yeah, you see me at the grocery store. Well, the grocery store is behind me, to the right of me, and here comes a child. Okay, but anyway, you see we're here. Okay, but the problem was we drove up. We just stopped and got some gas. Drove up, and my alarm went off. You know, I put my medications on my alarm, which I have to take medications different times of the day, and supplements and all that. And I looked and said, what is it? You know, I'm not used to the time change. And it was the medications that I have to take right now. And we're all the way over here. So he said, 5 minutes, I'll run in the store, get this stuff, and come back. And he was saying, like, I said, I had already told him I'm going to take my time, you know, because I don't know how fast I can move. And I'm not going to, and I told him, I said, I'm not running in anywhere. Because first he said, then he said, he'll go. So he's in there running to get what I was going to get. But he said, you drove all the way over here. Well, so what? You know, it says take it at the same time every day. And I don't want to forget it. You know, the Lasix and the supplement that I have to take. It's a big, huge horse pill. I have to cut it in half, and I have to take it a certain way. And I don't have any on me, of course, because I don't. I got to remember to get myself, I guess, put a pill or something, a couple of them in my purse. But anyway, yeah, I went home and I fell asleep. Went home and I said, you want to go? And he said, no. He was outside smoking a cigarette because his brother's there, and me, he's not smoking inside the house. And, but I think it's more because of his brother. He tries to put stuff off. Yeah. But he smokes outside, and he's not supposed to be smoking either. So, but you see. Okay, what are you doing? You acting weird. But anyway, there was somebody pulling up. But he kind of looks like that, the Native American on, well, I don't know, would it be Native American on Ghost? He kind of looks like that. The guy that pulled up next to me. Anyway, but Adam was outside because he smokes outside now, and he stays outside quite a bit. You know, since they got back, so he smokes outside. And this is kind of weird. What are you doing over there? Really? Okay. It seriously does look like that. For a moment there, I said, is it a guy or a girl? It's a guy. It's really long hair. Okay, anyway. It's a lot of noise, too. But I finally got to read the, what do they call them, discharge papers? I mean, I wasn't admitted to the hospital. I was just in the ER, but they give you all this, like a novel to read. And I finally started reading it. And it's basically, part of it is, you know, because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I just asked the doctor when I was in there, you know, I was not all that well. I asked him, I said, what do I need to watch for? But I guess I didn't ask him, what do I need to do, you know, or not do. Yeah, you know, you see. So I haven't even been thinking about it because, you know, really I haven't been thinking because it's been, you know, seriously, this has been something on me. And I'm finally, like, you know, more alive, it seems like. But I haven't been by myself, all that, sleeping all the time. Really, I was sleeping most of, what are you doing? This is I'm serious, this is the weirdest parking lot. It always has been, parking area. Always. Some weird stuff happened. Seriously. But I started reading all those things, and it basically said that I'm going to have some kind of physical therapy but that it's going to be cardio, some kind of, you know, it's a cardio exercise. Well, anyway, it said it in a funny way, but it was physical therapy, cardio physical therapy. And so I was supposed to go tomorrow. I'm going to call him, and I already sent the text back saying I would be there, but I'm going to call him tomorrow and say no, because it also says I need to see my doctor within 7 days. Well, I hadn't read that yet. So, okay. And I was also supposed to get a phone call from them, for one, but the cardiologist, and they didn't call. I don't know what's going on with that, because my doctor was supposed to call last week and for the weekend, and nope, no phone call. And today's Monday, no phone call. And the cardio was supposed to call me, no phone call. So, okay, Adam, come on. He just doesn't know how busy this store is. It is very busy. And, you know, anyway, so I'm going to have to call them tomorrow, the physical therapist, and say, you know, till I see the doctor, I don't know if I should exercise. Because it does say about how, you know, stuff like that. And you'll call your doctor and ask how much, you know, activity and all that. Well, I haven't even seen my doctor. I'm hoping I get the doctor's visit. I can do it as like a telemed, you know. Well, there he is.